Ranger leaders, I've got some awesome games I want to show you how to play. These are what I like to call small space games, okay? Small space games are ones that we can play in a small confined area. Like many of you, I've had to meet with my Royal Ranger group in small rooms, and I haven't had big wide open spaces due to either church renovations, church space, or just the weather, and I've had to keep them into a small space to play fun games. What can you do beyond just musical chairs and duck, duck, goose, right? Well, here's some awesome games I think you and your boys are going to love. Check it out. Now, we all know the game Gaga, but the problem is we normally think it needs to be played outside, or you have to play it with an actual Gaga pit. But here's a quick and easy cheat. Folding tables make an awesome Gaga pit. Now, you see this table is a little tall, so it's too tall for the kids to get over. Not a big deal. If you just create a gap, right there in the corner, they can come in and out pretty easily. Or if you do have shorter tables, these shorter tables are great. I only had 3 larger tables and 1 shorter table, so I use the 1 shorter table so they can exit that way when they get knocked out. Another quick and easy cheat is if you don't have the space or enough tables for a full Gaga pit, use the wall as part of your Gaga pit. You don't need nearly as much room. And we've got here some 4th, 5th, and 6th graders that are going to play Gaga, and these are all pretty taller kids, but there's still plenty of room for them to play in this space. Now, one thing about Gaga that I don't like sometimes is that if you have a large number of kids, the kids will get knocked out in the first few seconds, the first few minutes. They then have to sit out for like 10, 15 minutes sometimes until the game is over. An easy solution for this, if you have a large group of kids, set a time limit for the game. Rather than it being elimination style all the way down to just one-on-one, you just say the game's going to be 3 minutes, all the players left remaining, those are the winners, and this way you cycle through the game every 3 minutes, and everyone has more of an equal time to play. Remember, we don't want exclusionary type games, we want inclusionary games instead. So here, I'm going to give the kids the ball, and they're going to show you how they play Gaga with this modified Gaga pit. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Have a very easy, quick game of Gaga if you have a small space and limited supplies. Folding tables and a tennis ball, that's all you need. All right, this game is another really easy small space game, and all you need are these. All right, I got the kids divided up into 2 teams. I'm just going to dump this on the floor, and they're going to go 1 team at a time to figure out which team can pick up all of them in the least amount of time. Really easy game to do. 2 teams. The kids who are not playing don't have to wait for very long. Let's give it a shot. All right, so we'll do Jaden's team first. All right, I'm going to dump these on the ground, and after they're dumped on the ground, Miss Rebecca's going to start the timer. We're going to see how long it takes your team to pick these all back up and put them back in the bin. You guys ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome. Great. Rebecca's got the time. All right. Can you write the time down, please? So we have it. That's team 1. All right. Team 2 is Spencer's team. You guys ready? All right. Sit down in your seats. Sit down in your seats, team 2. Everyone needs to be sitting down. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Go grab a seat, guys. Miss Rebecca's got your time. All right, next game using our bucket of balls right here. We've got 2 hula hoops, okay? You can use 2 hula hoops or 2 receptacles of any kind. You've got 2 teams, a head-to-head game. We're going to spread the balls, and we're going to start the game, and each team needs to pick up as many balls as they can and put it in their receptacle. And when all the balls are done being collected, we have this first place team and the second place team. Pretty easy game to play. All right, you guys are ready? Get behind your hula hoop. Okay. All right, here we go. On your mark, get set, go. And all right, that's game. Go back to your seats so I can count them. That's game. It's a really close game, it looks like. Looks like a really close game. Go sit down. Go sit down. I doubt it's a tie. Go sit down. All right, Spencer, you can count. Go ahead, count for me. So, oh yeah, thanks, Rebecca. Count them up for me. All right, now the tedious process of counting, but, you know, if one team is well
beyond the other and the number of balls they've collected, you won't have to count. All right, we're going to do this again. All right, you guys. All right. Oh, great job. All right. Oh, give me that hula hoop. Put the hula hoop right here in the middle. And put it right here. Great job. Okay. All right. Ben's team right up against the tables. Ella's team right up against the podium. All right, ready.
That besides being small space games, one of the things I like to focus on is games that do not wind up excluding large numbers of your boys and they have to wait and sit for the rest of the game to finish. A good example is Simon Says, right? Simon Says if you have a kid unlucky enough to go out in the first round, they're going to have to wait 10-15 minutes for the whole game to finish before they can play again. And instead, choose games where the maximum amount of players can play for the maximum amount of time, all right? Or games that turn over quickly so that kids can get back in the game. Like with Gaga, rather than playing elimination style where it comes down to just 2 players head to head, you set a timer and 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever it may be, and every 2-3 minutes the game turns over. The kids remaining, they're the survivors. The kids who got knocked out, they're not the survivors, but they get to play in the next game very quickly. So I hope you enjoy it. Like, share with somebody else. I'll see you out there.